Is connected and we are golden. Greetings. How is everybody doing? Who we got in here? What factions we got in here today? I don't know if y'all seen that post up on YouTube, but I had everybody choose their factions. So, Zahar gang. We gotta find an insignia or some type of sign, or for us who are for the Zahar Empire, we gotta find something that we connect on. I don't know, can't be a handshake or something, but I don't want to do the gang. We gotta have something cool. I'm gonna figure it out though. We gonna figure it out. We got the bomb, the Freedom Lords. We call y'all the Freedom Lords. We got some Freedom Lords in here. I'm all for the regime, man. The regime. Power to the regime. But whoever we got in here, how y'all doing? Thanks for joining me, Momo. I know I seen Dr. Passion in here as well. Yeah, sorry, I got these guys working downstairs, so it's kind of weird because they're popping in and out the house, so I can see them from down here. But, so I said this a couple streams ago and a couple reviews ago. The hype is building, man. I don't know how y'all feel, but the hype is building for these chapters. I feel like it's gonna be back to back hype, just building, because we are getting to the chess match. We are like right around the corner from it. All the players, I feel like all the players that are going to be involved are all starting to be shifted to where they need to be. Khun getting the location, Lusleg being revealed, and can we talk about that? So Lusleg has that slash in his face, kind of like Evankill. Like bro dude look like Evankill. Like I can't even lie. I wonder if that's is that like a I don't know what to make of that. Like that slash in the half face, is that like an ancient thing, or is that like is that like somebody who's been operated on or like healed? Like it's something funny with that. But regardless, chapter was fantastic. Obviously not perfect, because Giracha's death was not. It was kind of dragged out. I don't know if you guys agree. If it was kind of dragged out, it was kind of like, he was already like dying all over the place, like kind of just drooping or whatever, and then he kind of just died in the bed throughout, saying something like saying like, yeah, Yama, I have this for you. And personally, I feel like that could have been done like right after Giscard. Like personally, it probably would have been more heartfelt if it happened like while he was doing that whole thing with Giscard. When he's carrying him up the steps, like that would have been a good moment for him to pass. But he kind of just went back and just kind of died in the bed. Like it was, But like Giracha was a good character. Like I liked him. Towards the end, I was thinking the same thing. Maybe he was part of the Ancients' power. But the person who said he was half administrator, did they know something we don't? Somebody said he was half administrator? Was that a comment? I think I did read that, but I think people are just throwing stuff out there with the half administrator stuff. But nonetheless, I personally think so. Somebody put a comment out there because I ain't responding to nobody's comments on the video this week. I've been working like overtime this week, so I am like dead tired. I don't know if y'all can tell it in my face. I barely got any sleep because I had to stream this, but I haven't had time to respond to anybody's comments, and so actually reading a lot of y'all comments is kind of fresh to me. So you guys will have kind of a fresh take and a fresh reaction because usually I reply to you guys' comments, in the video, but I remember last night briefly reading somebody's comment who thinks along the lines that I do. Personally, Lusleg looks his I guess you can say human looking side looks too much like Bomb, bro. The tone of his skin, the eye color is exact. That eye color is exact, and that hair. Yeah, it's about the same. So, is that a telltale? Could be, but I think like I said in the video, if that face was like a full, the right side of his face, if it was full, his full face, I think we would think that Lusleg looks similar to Bomb, like has like a similar look. So, I don't know what that means, because I don't know if we've ever seen anybody who resembles Bomb that close. Yeah, I don't think we've ever seen anybody that resembles Bomb that close. So, yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anybody that's like ever looked that close to him to me. Like at least like he looks like he could be an adult version. Maybe he's a brother of Arlene Envy. Well, Lusleg has a background, and his background is that he was a warlord before like I don't know if it's before or while he served. I think it was beforehand. He was a warlord who served V, and I guess like later on Arlene when they became a thing. Some leather. Grace's throne is dope. Can't wait to see how the other family has throne. Yo, that throne. I didn't put too much emphasis on it because I really did rush the chapter review this week. I just wanted to get it out, but that throne was fire. Like that throne was fire. Like yeah, like that's like what I said in the reviews that bro really playing into that demon like role, like that sinister role. I get sinister vibes from him. And I think with Jinsaw calling him shameless, I think bro really be doing some shit. Like yeah, he be doing some shit. Like he gotta be one of those like what do you call it? Like one of those like you see these type of guys in anime all the time, right? They're like these, really handsome faced dudes who seem like they got it all together, but in the back of their mind they're twisted as hell. That's what Lusleg gives, and that fits his role as leader. That's kind of nice. So, I like his reveal. I like his design. I'm surprised to see. I did also see a lot of people didn't like. I did briefly read the comments. I just didn't respond to them, but. I did see a lot of people who didn't like his design, which I'm surprised by. I thought it was fire. I think it's pretty fire. Like, I don't think it's basic. He looks very unique, in my opinion. I wonder, like, with that hairpin in his hair, I wonder if that represents like a nation he maybe came from. because I don't think he's not an irregular, so he obviously joined at some point. So I wonder if that like hairpin represents like a nation he came from or something. Um, and Mans was like, I guess Mans was drinking tea, but that shameless comment from Jin Song means something, and I personally think it just means that Lustlek isn't Lustlek is as sick as like we just said, like he's a sick person. Um, so I love his design with the monolith horns and all. Well, his throne was passion. I didn't think he would look like a literal demon. Um, and he kind of does, to be honest. Like in the most human way, bro. Look kind of demon, like in the most human way. Um, but if I had to put it, like he's not obviously dressed for battle or anything. He's kind of just chilling in like robes or whatever. So like maybe when he fights, he might look more demon like. But I think he looks like Bomb, and it's also, let's not forget that um, Bomb looks like a demon when he goes like when he ignites the thorn. So I wonder. I don't even know if Lustlek has seen that, but I wonder if they like look similar when Lustlek like fights. Yo, Rand, what's going on, Rand? I feel like he might have different forms. Yeah, so do I, Vic. I feel like he probably looks different. Maybe when he's active in battle. Lustlek gave me white vibes. Right, exactly. Yeah, I agree. That sinister, this guy's twisted in the back of his mind vibes, and I like that type of character because they're crazy but they're calculated. So, also, we had Momo said he's Bomb Gang, but what faction y'all in? If you guys voted in the factions, I just wanted to know. Rand, I'm not sure. I feel like you would be in the Freedom faction. You probably team Bomb. Dr. Passion, I'm not sure. You seem fairly balanced, so I don't know which faction you would be in. I mean, yeah, I can't tell. But it's definitely Teams of Heart over here. Just FYI, I'm gonna come up with something. I'm gonna come up with like some type of design. Damn, that dishwasher really broke. Let me see. This is Diamond. This is Diamond. So I don't know. I got to come up with something with Teams of Heart. Are you Teams of Heart? Let's go. We in here. So I'm talking about passion. Team Tron all day. Since day one. Team Tron. No. Well, Team Tron will put you under teams that will put you under the Zahar Empire, Vic. I don't know if you've seen the community post, but it's a community post where there's 3 factions. You just go on the channel, go look, whenever you get a sec. But there's 3 factions that we basically made up, for my community at least. Team Zahar, Team Freedom, which is Bomb and Urek, and then Team Destruction, which is Fug and Revolutionaries. So I'm Team Zahar personally. I'm all for the Zahar regime. But yeah, Rand, I figured you'd be you Team Zahar. But regardless, other than that, other than the Lustlek stuff, which we only got like 3 pages of it, so it wasn't even that, but it was a huge reveal. I honestly didn't think that we were going to get that reveal right now, but I'm glad to put a face to the name. So, then the other stuff with this chapter. So, Arc Librarians. So, I think the Arc Librarians thing, like, really, that's a really cool concept. Because after seeing Giscard, I am not too high on first rank librarians. I'm not hype on that rank, because Giscard got so badly diffed. Granted, Giscard's not weak in the grand scheme of things, but he did get diffed. So obviously, first rank librarians are top 100 level, but we can probably assume that anybody that's an Arc librarian is. Richmond remains to be seen. I don't know how to feel about Richmond's strength in particular yet, but Dumas and Michael definitely probably have that. Um, I wonder how strong Michael is. His design seemed kind of basic from what we got to scan, but he is an arc librarian, and we can assume that arc librarians are Gus Dang's top dogs. So I only imagine there's probably like maybe 10 of those, maybe 5 of those people that fit that. Um, I guess anybody who controls one of those warping ships like that, you can probably count them as arc librarians. Hence why Hugo doesn't have one of those, and why she doesn't even know about it. But which I find to be that's like the most interesting thing about this, right? Why does Hugo know nothing about that ship that Michael was on or its design, but yet she's a leader in his armies? I don't get that. That is like one of the weirdest things. It's like, um, Makito, Mitsuki, how you doing? Lessa looks like a demon king from sort of romance system. Yes, he does. Yes, that fits the theme. Like the handsome sinister guy. Like that's what he looks like, and I like it. I like that look. So, um, obviously he's gonna look different with his when he got his fight clothes on, when he has garbs on, but I like his design. I feel like it kind of follows the levels in the Catholic Church. Archbishop, Cardinal, Pope. Pope Gustang? I don't like that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like that. I guess if you look at the ships, you would. That fits. I guess that kind of fits. Pope Gustang? I guess he does have. I guess he's dressed like that. Now that you think about it, he is dressed very. Yeah. I would say that fits. Okay. Yeah. You're probably right, Dr. Passion. It's probably aligned with something like that. Yeah. Which family head do you think will die or get beaten? To be honest, Hazy, I want Trom to get killed because he's kind of a piece of shit. Like, I like his character, don't get me wrong, but he kind of deserves death in a way. I mean, I guess they all do, but Trom is really, really bad when it comes to how he treats his family, and he doesn't actually care about them. So it makes sense narratively for Trom to die, but I think it's going to be a twist, and I think, well, actually, in all honesty, I don't think any of them are going to die. Hazy, to get beaten, I think narratively, Trom would get beaten, and then Gustang, that's what I would want Trom to get beaten or killed to ignite everything in the tower, as far as things getting rolling, the stakes jump up for the Zahard Empire, but sorry guys, I said earlier on in the stream I got these maintenance guys coming in and out the house trying to fix this dishwasher. I guess this dishwasher is in pretty bad shape, so apologize. But to add to this, honestly, Hazy, how I think it's gonna go is that Bomb's gonna stop anybody from dying, because we have already seen his actions, what he chose to do with freeing all the fish and everything, and I think that just released on Webtoons. On I think that chapter just released on Webtoons, or but regardless, yeah, him setting the fish free kind of sets his answer. I don't think anybody's gonna die. I think if Gustang attempts to kill Trom, Bomb will probably stop it. So that's what I think's gonna happen. That's not what I want to happen. It's what I think's gonna happen. So, in the previous chapter, did Luslex God to see the end of the family head or family? Well, you know what, Dr. Passion? I'm starting to think that that speech bubble wasn't Lusleg, like because um when you read about Lusleg, right? I wish we just had clarity from the translators whose speech bubble that was. That would clear, like, it really would clear up everything. I don't know if that's been clarified yet, but when you look at the all the things about Lusleg, he has been the one that has been defined as the um living God. He's been like defined, like if you look at his wiki and everything, he's the one defined as the living God of Fug. So I'm starting to think that it's him personally. Like I'm really leaning toward. I wasn't leaning towards that before, but I'm thinking it's him. Um, Mega Young Smooth, yo, first time catching you live. Just stop by to say love the content, man. Keep doing this thing. Thank you, Mega. Appreciate it, brother. Let me know what faction you in. I like putting. I want to know what everybody faction they choose, so I can put y'all in the box and know what gang y'all in. So if you haven't chosen, just go to the community, my community tab, and go look at the the last post. It's a lot. Just vote whatever faction you support, because we Zahar gang over here. Okay, I'm gonna find something for us Zaharders, like whether it can't be this. This is just corny. It gotta be something else. I gotta go back and read. I want to go back and read the Bomb versus Data Zahar. There's got to be something that he does during that fight that I can like redo, whether it's just like a salute or something, but it's got to be something for us. Bomb will definitely interesting. All right, looking out the window, but final Bomb controlling animals. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Bomb controlling animals? I don't know, Vic. Like I think Bomb will, like, Bomb obviously has to absorb the, well, him absorbing the dragons right now seems really far fetched. Like, it seems really far fetched. I see a comment right in J Cool. Let me finish my thought. I ain't about to play with you, bro. I ain't about to play with you. I don't know if Bomb's still going to absorb the dragons, because like, when will he even get the opportunity to do that? Like, that would like I feel like all combat's going to have to cease because of the chess match. So when will he even get the chance to absorb these dragons? Like, it's not like he's gonna outright like attack Trom or anything like that. I mean, if Trom tries to take him, then obviously that happens. But I don't see Trom just outwardly trying to take him, unless Trom ends up winning the chess match. But I don't know. I don't know yet. Ooh, sorry. Gotta keep this mic straight. Sorry, but I'm not sure, Vic. I think Tron family will be destroyed by Tron himself. Tron will not die. I think Tron will kill his family. Honestly, Dr. Passion, part of me is starting to believe that, because with this chapter, right, one of the weirdest things about this chapter was that Kieran said that he wanted to spare the twin sisters, but he was okay with killing Garuru. That has me leaning a little bit backwards with the revolutionary thing. Like, I'm on the fence about it now, because why would you spare those two? Why would you like, if he's like, if it's, excuse my language, but fuck Trom and my family, why spare Laura and her daughters? Like, you would think he would just order everybody to be killed and just take Bomb. So I'm a little bit shaky with that. I don't know if y'all found that to be extremely weird, but I thought that order was weird. It has me side-eyeing him a bit. What do you think about Gustang wanting to destroy the whole tower? It makes me think that Gustang is the leader of the revolutionaries, Mikhail. And I think that goes back to, I think he's the leader of the revolutionaries. I think he just said, like, I guess it all like everything is contingent on Bomb. I personally thought that everything was contingent on Bomb. So if Bomb got to a point where his strength started to rival those of the family heads, and the prophecy started to be fulfilled, that Gustang would set himself up to revolt alongside of Bomb. So I think this was just like a calculated plan of Gustang's to use the Child of Prophecy to change the status quo of the tower eventually. So, all right. So, Mr. J Cool, hey Mark, do you think Tiara will die now? Hey Jay, stop playing me, bro. Stop playing. What faction you in, Jay? Because whatever faction you in is the faction that I'm about to be disrespected. What faction you in? If you in my faction, then all right, I'm gonna let you slide. But let me know, cause I ain't. You gonna stop talking about Tiara dying? We not doing this, bro. I told you the week before last week. Stop with the Tiara death stuff, man. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Tiara not going nowhere. But not animals, but absorb their power. Honestly, Vic, I think Bomb needs to stop absorbing power. I'm a little bit like reluctant to have him keep absorbing so much power in season 3. Like, bro has already got massively buffed, and absorbing the dragons. Honestly, if they're Chom's strongest beings, that like animals that he control, that should buff. Like, Bomb should be like Lobadan Dumas level after that. Like, Bomb is like definitely top 15, like Lust like level, like strength. But that makes the narrative of the story a little bit boring, because how do you climb with somebody that strong? So I hope like I'm still under the like I agree with there's a little bit of a, people that believe that Bomb's gonna have his powers taken, or at least a portion of it, and I'm kind of leaning on that side of it now. So, but Lara will die, I think, and will push the twins to despair. Ooh. What makes you think Lara's gonna die? Anyone got Caliban over Dumas? Nah, I don't think so. I think Caliban is a little bit above Jin Song level. That's about it. He's a little bit above Jin Song, Evan Kill type level. I don't think he's above Dumas. Like, Dumas already showed how badly he could diff everybody if he wanted to kill him. I don't think they're that strong. One thing that makes no sense about this chapter is how Yuri said she wouldn't touch a Lobopia branch head, but just killed their troops. I guess you're right, J. Cool. My only thing is, one, that she's drunk, but she kind of sobered up, so that's kind of like a bullshit excuse, I guess. I would say to that, maybe because they're fodder. It's maybe because they're fodder, and it's also they're attacking her. So I think it's okay in that instance, J. Cool. It's not like Yuri outright attacking them. Like, they're attacking her. And even when we got El Baba in them, it's not like they were aiming for Yuri. They were mainly aiming for everybody else. So I think it is a little bit weird, but I think that's what's going on. I think since the location of the chess match has been sent to Kun, Bomb will return back to escort ship with Lobanon, and we might see a showdown. But I think if anybody were to fight Kieran, it should be Lobanon. So but how would he get there? Oh well, I guess no. Well, how would he get there though? Because like he needs a gate to travel, and he would have to abandon his ship unless he left it to his vice commander and he traveled back through the warp gate with Bomb. then yeah, you could get him versus Kieran, but he would have to abandon all his forces. So it's possible, Doctor Passion. But well, I think it's going to go the opposite way, Doctor Passion. Honestly, I think that Kieran's going to warp to where Lobanon is once he finds that Bomb's not there. Kieran might want leverage against Lobanon. You know what? Yes, that makes the most sense, Vic. You're absolutely right. You know what? You just answered the question. My man, you just answered the question. That is exactly why he said spare them. That is exactly why he said spare them. That makes the most sense. Kieran is that calculated. He probably uses them as collateral. Especially given what we saw from Lobanon this chapter, is that he definitely cares about his granddaughters. Even though he trying to make like bro, why you grilling my man Bomb, bro? Talking about, did you hold hands with my granddaughters, bro? Your granddaughters is trash, bro. Your granddaughters are trash, bro. Like, again, Shalal is passable, but we not is this high quality around, bro. We ain't going for that. They low quality. We don't do low quality. Bomb don't get low quality. So, but what do you think of Yuri and the other princess in the latest chapter playing around? Honestly, Daniel, that was a highlight. It was a highlight. I loved seeing it. I don't know about y'all, but the mood went from like Lust Like Hype to Bomb Uracha stuff, which was like and then we went to Yuri and Tiara, which went like, it went fun. The vibe went like real fun, and I'm like, look at them, like Tiara's in my top 10 and Yuri is like 11, so like they're my top 2 girls. So I love to see it. And I didn't think they would get along so well, so they might be a little tandem, low key. But I think Kieran dissed them like really badly. Like, I think it's not even funny. Like remember that statement that Yuri made a couple chapters back about the Zahara princesses can take on all the family heads armies or whatever. Okay, Yuri, if you're like as strong as you say you are, now's the time to prove it. Now's the time to actually prove it. So we gonna see. What do you think? Seeing Uracha planned he would die and was testing hybrid power for Yama. That's why he was talking the weakness of Yama. Yeah, I didn't really want to talk about the anything about the breeder until we get the information. Like, I kind of skipped over it in this review because, like, okay, he told him that he has it, but it's not like Yama actually busted open to look or absorb anything. So I kind of left it out. But Uracha's death was just so, it was kind of mid, bro. Like, I swear he was better off dying on the steps. But I hate both princesses drunk. I hate it too, but that's where we headed. Yeah. I'm so glad Yama can stop yelling at Uracha every chapter. Facts ran. That became like a really redundant thing. It really did. Cause when did this switch flip in Yama when he starts caring about Uracha and his status and his feelings and everything? It's like a switch flip. It was kind of weird. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm all for characters caring about each other, but it was just like bro been hostile to bro his entire life, and then decided to care about him when he about to die. Like, how old is Yama? Like, Yama's not a child, but he sure acts like one. So it's one of the things I like why his character kind of like Yama's a little bit cringe in some ways, right? Do the Poe Beetle have branch heads? Because I see only it's the first librarians, J. Cole. So we've seen a few of them, but it's the first rank librarians. Those are kind of what I would say are branch heads. It's like the ones that are ambushing the Lobopia family right now, which we haven't flashed back to. But those guys, I would consider them to probably be branch heads. Since they command their own ships. Like Hugo is probably like Branchhead. Given that she was like famous as well, I would probably say she's Branchhead. I think she will die like Ding Ding and will push Bob because he said he wanted to protect the twin. The death of Laura could show you, bro. If Laura dies, Lobanon is killing everybody. Just know. Just know. Laura dies, Lobanon's going berserk, bro. Everybody's catching the smoke. It's gonna be bad. So we could see the wrath of Lobanon. Like, he's been hyped up, so we can really see it. Speaking of which, what's up with that ship destroying his I guess we can say that his anima, some of the defense from the I forgot what it's called. The L starts with a B, whatever his wood animal thing is called. But the ship destroying it. So here's how I think this warp ships, stuff works. I think that you have to, because we seen it with Dumas and Richmond in the past chapter. I think that you have to absorb Shinsu in the area before you're able to warp. So I think that's what that attack did. And for that ship to damage Lobanon, who is like really top tier, it was a weird thing. And obviously it surprised him as well. So this technology they got is kind of crazy. But I think Leviathan said to be the strongest creature in the tower above the ancients, besides the administrators. Also, I think Kieran is still working with Trom, playing the Rev, Trom, Goon. Honestly, Vic, no. You kind of answered the question for me on why he would choose the spare Laura and the twin daughters, obviously for leverage for Lobanon. So I don't think he's working with Trom. I still am of the mind that Kieran works for Gustang. Kieran is working for Gustang. As an aunt, I feel Lobanon for loving his shitty family. I thought that was kind of funny too, Mitsuki. It was like bro gotta know that his granddaughters ain't shit. But he was like, he still want the best for them. So I guess he cool. To be frank, I think Kieran is not a revolutionary. After all, he sacrificed other branches and betrayed his bro. Kieran, if you working with someone else at the family head level move, maybe. Why? But hold on. So I'm confused. Why wouldn't Kieran be working as a revolutionary? Because I'll bring it back up for those who don't understand my theory behind this. Kieran has access to warp technology. Kieran has said he wanted destruction in the tower. Kieran betrayed his family. Kieran is not loyal. He's not loyal to Lobopia. He's not. Betrayed his family and everything else I just named. So him having access to the technology to warp is a telltale all. Because one, as we've seen in this chapter, Hugo does not recognize that warp ship that Michael is on. And these are Pobidu people. So she should know about the technology about warping, and she should have that on her ship. But she doesn't recognize the technology. She doesn't recognize the ship. So what that means to me is that only revolutionaries or people that Gustang actually trusts have access to that technology. Because why would Kieran have access to warp technology? That makes no sense. He's not in Pobidu, but he has it. So he's warping without a gate. So to me, that means that he has to be allied with them or somebody in it. Now, the reason why I think it's Gustang that's controlling the revs is because in the book that we just saw is that Gustang said in the book, if I'm seeking this book, I'm seeking the destruction of the tower, which is what Belier said, which is what Kieran said, which is what Guru said, they all want destruction in Tower. That is revolutionary energy. So I am absolutely of the mind. The only question I had was with this chapter is why Kieran would choose to spare the twin sisters. But what Vic said is that having leverage over Lobanon, and as we can see, he cares about his family as he just talked about him, the bomb. That absolutely makes complete sense, and it's got to be the reason. You know, if he can avoid a fight with Lobanon straight up by sacrificing Laura or in Twin Sisters, he's going to do that. So, yes, I absolutely am of the mind that Kieran's working with Gustang. But I think he switched because of Fang memory from his father messed with him. Ooh, I gotta stop dropping this mic because I know that's not fun to hear. Yama is a fraud, in my opinion. Yama is an absolute fraud. Yama has not had a good showing in, at all. Like, he has had a pretty bad showing in recent times. So his buff is here. So alert. I need to have an alarm. I need to put some sounds in this stream so we can have some alerts. Yama has got his buff, people. Yama has got his buff. So once he learns whatever's in it, whether it's a Fang, what he is, how to complete a whole metamorphosis, no excuses for bro. Bro gets no more excuses, bro. No more excuses. I don't want to hear any Yama excuses. His buff is here. He's got it. So, if he taking L's after his buff, bro, what I got Yama? I think I got Yama in B tier in my tier list. If Yama is ass after this buff, bro, he goes to trash tier. He absolutely goes to the Giscard level tier, bro. So, anyway, like in the nest, he was saying Iracha and Wing Wing live. Why is it damn smart disgusting? Why is the squid as smart disgusting? Laura will die. Kieran ordered the execution of everyone except Yuri and Tiara. Huh? No, Dr. Passion. I think he ordered the execution of... Did I read that incorrectly? I thought he said spare the twin sister, the princesses. So that would include... I thought he said spare them. Let me go back to the chapter real quick. I can't put the chapter on screen for obvious reasons, but kill all Pobidu forces, capture the princesses and Laura alive. Yeah, no. I don't know if Kieran knows that Yuri is there, so I don't know if she falls under the spare. I think he just meant Laura and the twin sisters to spare them. But obviously he can't kill Yuri, so Yuri probably falls under that now. But Tiara's not a princess of any kind besides like a princess of Pobidu. But she's not a Zahara princess, so I don't think she falls under that. So she probably can be killed. Yo, one of the weirdest things about this chapter, can we all acknowledge? Why is Hugo still floating in the air, bro? Like, Lobanon ain't shit. Lobanon teleported to chase the ship, and he's talking to Bomb. Hugo is in the air still floating, bro. I'm sorry, Hugo's an L. Hugo's an L. Like Shorty is like, is her limbs broken? Like, she's just still sitting there floating. Like, why? But the ship is like a nuke. No, you got it wrong. He said princesses and Tiara isn't one, so the twins and you. No, you got it wrong. He said princesses and Tiara isn't one, so the twins and Yuri that is. Capture the princesses and Laura alive. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? The warp ship. I'm a little behind. Yes.
We took the dishwasher out.
I'll be right back, guys.
We're not sure.
as I said before, whoever was here early, I said I had some maintenance guys in here fixing our dishwasher, but apparently it is broken upon repair. I don't know what we did to that thing. Some of you guys know, I just moved in this apartment, so dishwasher is thrashed. They had to take it out of here. I don't know what happened to it. I mean, we just washed dishes. Like, I don't know if it was like it was already there before we came, so I'm thinking that's wear and tear type thing. But no more of my dishwash trouble. So now I can completely focus on the stream though. So I need to catch up on these comments a little bit. So sorry for the breakaway real quick. So the attack from the warp ship was like an explosion in space, like how Shin black hole spear. Okay. Belier gave the technology to Kieran for the warping in mind of him, but Gus didn't know about it. Yes, Mikhail, I agree. I absolutely agree. That's why I think he's a revolutionary. Like, whether Kieran wants to acknowledge that he is or not, bro has all the workings of being on Gus Dang's team right now. Nameless, what up, Nameless? Westlake looks like Neji. Okay. I guess he does. And Kieran will fold everybody. Honestly, I don't know how this fight's going to go, bro. Because while Yuri has her Green April, Yuri's going to double ignite out of panic, bro. She's going to. Like, she got nervous in front of Tiara. She was fighting Tiara. She was going to double ignite out of panic. How do you think you're going to react in front of Kieran? But this fight is going to be interesting because we're going to get to see Tiara's full power in action and how it works, because that's been like a little bit of a mystery, right? We like how she can like dictate how things are going to go. So what if she okay, like she would be completely broken if she did this, but what if she wrote something like, if Yuri wanted to double ignite her Black Merchant Green April, Tiara's able to write like, you keep your sanity while double igniting. Like, I don't think that's going to happen, but imagine how nuts that would be. Either way, Tiara is going to probably help Yuri in this fight because she's got to know they're kind of outmatched. So we're going to see some interesting things. And then we have Cha and Garuru as well. So, but Kieran reminds me of a king from One Piece. Okay, bro, a beast pirate. Charm is what Kaido should have been. Yeah, basically. Yeah, Kaido was hype in the beginning. His hype died. The way he lost was kind of an L. But seemed like Gus Dang is like Yagami. Both Gus Dang exists, but the Gus Dang we know, he doesn't know the real identity or how he is acting. I think we're gonna get this book. Either if it's not next chapter, it's the chapter next. Gus Dang's gonna have his book. So this reaction to when he gets his book, I'm so hyped for it, because like the Gus Dang that we got when he ignited the war within his family, letting them know like, yo, we all going to war. That was hype. I love that chapter. It was at chapter 552. I love that chapter. And when he gets this book, he gonna have similar energy, and I can't wait to see what he decides to do. I really can't. But Laura lives. I think. Oh, hey, Evie, thanks for joining. Evie, what faction are you in? What faction are you in? I need to know. Everybody that's just joining, I want to get a lay of the land, because while you guys like voted for the faction, whatever faction you're in, I still want to know if you haven't said it yet. I just want to get a lay of the land where everybody stands. So, again, teams are hard over here. Teams are hard. I promise, teams are hard. We're gonna have some type of movement here. All right, where it's gonna be, it could be a hat flip. It could be, I don't know. We're gonna come up with something though. We're gonna come up with something nice. Next time I'm on stream, we're gonna have some type of way to greet each other. But Laura lives. Trom definitely getting clapped soon. Trom getting clapped. I wonder what Trom does when he gets out of the out of the maze. Because while like I think the story is being set up for when Trom gets out of the maze, Gustang receives the book at the same time. So Gustang already said that he's willing to kill Trom if the book tells him to. So Nameless, go in the community tab if you haven't seen it. I wrote out factions, Tower of God factions that kind of like the camp that you stand in. Just go in the community tab, go check it out. It's like a quick description. You can read it and vote whatever one you choose. But I think Gusting has more regular hacks hidden in store. Gustang's fighting style is something that's really interesting. Like we obviously see him use fire with his like the fire from his cigarettes, and then he can use his books like to create a maze, and then man's brought out like all the floating razors. I don't understand his fighting style. Like there's no basis behind it, right? Like obviously Tiara having what she has, she's the daughter, so I wonder if he has an ability like that, but his fighting style is kind of all over the place. Like he's not special. Like most people specialize in something, right? Like obviously trying with animals, and like you could say that Bomb's strongest suit is using orbs, but Gustang is kind of like jack of all tradey type of guy right now. If Kieran gets defeated, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Nah, if unless Yuri and Tiara are hiding powers that we don't know about, there's absolutely no reason that Kieran should lose, bro. Absolutely no reason. And if Kieran loses, there will be uproar. There will be uproar in the power scaling communities. I don't necessarily agree with the power scaling communities, but in this instance, if Kieran has trouble dealing with these two, I'm gonna side eye some of these rankings. I really am. Gusting may work his plan since he showed up at the workshop battle. He's definitely got more cooking. Oh, for sure. We don't know his whole plan. I feel like we'll get as I said before, we are getting to the point where the hype is coming. Like with Lustlex reveal, the hype is like we're getting there. Like the chess match area has been revealed. The hype is like we're getting there. So we're almost at the peak here, guys. Like by November, mid-November into December, we will be at the top of season 3. So it's being built now, and yeah, we're gonna get Gustang's full plot and Trom's subplot. I know Trom has like a counter to like whatever Gustang's planning, because we've already like been shown what his nature is. He's always got something at least one in the chamber. So Yuri didn't have the black march against Tiara, but had it, and he still got it. I thought she did have it. Serious? I thought she did have it, because during the fight, she mentioned that like she kind of hinted that she was going to double ignite if the fight between her and Tiara kept going on. She's aware that her black march is fake, but I think it can still ignite. Now, probably not to the extent of the regular black mark, but I think her fake one can ignite too. So which is weird. That's something we haven't addressed. Because how can a fake black mark ignite? I keep calling it the black mark. Might change my name to the black mark. Don't mind me. Y'all don't mind me. Team Destruction. Hazy, you're Team Destruction. Copy that. Okay, we got some fug people in here. Okay. Zahara wants Bomb dead, but Trom and Gusting want to control Bomb. I think Zahara has a pawn in this war who's going to kill Bomb. See, the conversation between Trom and Zahara is one that we can always go back to read, because it's very telling. Zahara sounded like he was like kind of surprised or skeptical about Trom's decision to let Bomb become somebody like them, because Zahar knows that Bomb is meant to kill him. So I agree with you, Dr. Passion, because Zahar knows that like Bomb is the child of prophecy. Like this kid is meant to kill me. So I can't imagine him allowing, Bomb to simply take the reins from Lobo Pia, even though it's not going to happen. Yeah. So Zahar is the one who asked Trom to test Bomb. So why kill him? You got that confused, dear gentlemen. I don't know, Mitsuki. I honestly feel like I like it's kind of like a known thing that like Bomb's the child of prophecy. So we've already seen that Zahar fears that. So without directly saying it, Zahar fears that. So yeah, I kind of agree with Dr. Passion. Um, while Bomb can be somebody like them, Bomb's growth rate is insane. So yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with that. Do all the family heads have the memories in different objects or creatures, like on some Harry Potter shit? Basically, Vic, we've seen that Trom and Trom and Gustang both have their I don't know why I just couldn't think Gustang's name, have their memories stored in different ways. I was thinking about this the other day too. Y'all probably might agree with me, but Blossom's a sleeper, right? Her family is all all they do is sleep, right? The Eurasia family. I want to say that since Blossom sleeps all the time, maybe she has her memory stored in like like dreams type thing, or maybe she has like I listen to audiobooks sometimes to go to sleep. Maybe she has like cassette tapes that like she can sleep to that can like restore her memory. I was thinking like something cool like that. But yeah, they basically all had their methods of storage. So Tilly, what up, Tilly? I think Tron plotting in the maze. He said he could break out, but what is the point? What would he do? I think he wanted to stay on the maze for the prep time to come up with some battle plans. Tilly, I think that it was said already by Trom that he stayed because he wants to understand Gustang's line of thinking. He wants to understand like why he's thinking like why he's so anti-Zahar, I guess, but why are you trying to disrupt things? So that's why he's staying, because he's just trying to get an understanding. And I think it is, but I do agree it's all also to have a counter plan to whatever Gustang's planning, because we've already seen that Trom's nature is to understand you, but only understand you to manipulate you to use you. So I think all the family heads do, yes. Especially with Edwin, who was Team B. All the way until the war, we decided Zahar is better. I think all the family do, yes. Okay. In the hidden floor, Zahar wanted to kill Bomb, and he awoke for the same reason and gave 3 orders. One of which was to kill Bomb. I think Zahar is just playing cool. I think so too. I agree with Dr. Passion. I think Zahar is just, he's playing nice because Trom is interested in Bomb. But if Trom was interested, he would probably be on some kill type time. How does Gustang Shinwar Ryu look? Well, I don't know. What is Gustang Shinwar Ryu? We haven't seen it. I'm not sure. I wonder if it's the maze. I'm not sure. That's a good question. I feel like it would have to be something around his nature. So I wonder if it's the maze. Place your bets. Blossom has her memories in the pillowcase. The facts. I absolutely Mitsuki W. Number if we were playing Family Feud and um name items that Blossom could use to store her memories in. Mitsuki. What is a pillow? No, that's Jeopardy. but a pillow. I like the pillow idea. I'm gonna still say cassette tapes or something like that, but a pillow. Absolutely pillowcase. That absolutely works. Because matter of fact, didn't we see one of her family members have like a headset on or something when he was sleeping? I think we seen that. What's the guy? I think he's in Zahar's army. He's from the family, and he was sleeping with headphones on. I don't remember his name. And I think he's dead too. Ooh. Let me see if I can pull up an image. I know this isn't a big deal, but I just want to know what this. I forget this guy's name, because he was kind of asleep in a room with like a headset on. Is it Drac? I think it's Drac. Fonseki Drac. Was it Drac? No, it wasn't Drac. He's alive? I thought he was dead. It's not a big deal. I forget his name though. Oh, my bad. Clicked off for a second. Jihad probably testing to see if Bomb can join his side. Once he realizes that he can't, he will probably see a crazy manhunt for Bomb's head. I see now why CU is making Bomb the strong. Oh, guys, what did Mitsuki just say? Place your bets. Absolutely place your bets. If the chess match and this whole thing ends with Trom and Gustang becoming friends again and them joining Bomb's side, you can absolutely, honestly, season 4 will probably start with new orders from Zahar. Anybody, I mean, the Pobidu thing's already there, but it'll be additional orders. Anybody from the Pobidu family, Lobopia, Fug, and the 25th Bomb, all these people are to be killed on sight. You can absolutely, positively, it's set in stone. If that's how things are gonna go, it's set in stone. He absolutely is gonna put Bomb's direct name down to be killed. Absolutely, because bro just took over. You can kind of say like Bomb took over 2 whole families. Like you could honestly say that. So, yeah. Dumas doesn't feel like he fits in the Pobidu family. Well, Vic, I slightly agree with that, but then we had that one person in Pobidu, Proust, that looks like a wolf. She's like a wolf thing. So I don't know yet. There's obviously some weirdos, but like Proust being like a wolf dressed up, and then like Dumas doesn't seem like a necessarily a bookworm librarian, even though he might be. He doesn't seem like it. So I get it. At this point, Inryu should just appear, take Bomb, and train him, because I don't know where the story is headed. I honestly don't think we see Inryu ever again. That's just me. And then Bomb doesn't need to be trained. Bomb is already too strong. If anything, Bomb needs his power zapped. But Gustang and Tron might be friends. Yeah, I think that's how this chapter ends. I honestly think it ends with them becoming friends. Yeah, I get what you mean, Vic. Like they fit the bookworm persona. Um, Dumas just seems like a brute. Like Dumas honestly fits the Lobopia family way more than he fits the Pobidu family. So yeah, can someone explain the tiers of rankers to me? I forget. So it's just Eldritch Librarian. Sure does. Sure does. Um, can someone explain the tiers? So it's kind of just a high ranker, advanced um, regular, and then there's tiers within regulars like A tier regular, B tier regular, C tier regular. That's kind of it. It's not anything super crazy. Um, yeah, what Mitsuki says, not the highest being high ranker, then you have advanced ranker, which is like confirmed to be a rank, and then ranker, which is like high ranker, you could assume is probably like 200 to 300 and above, like give or take, maybe 250 and above. Advanced is probably 300 and lower, give or take. It depends. Yeah, I would say 300, maybe 400, but we'll say 300 and lower. And then ranker is like everything after that, and then it's all regulars. So, all right, let me get to these comments because we always open up the stream with some chatting about the whole chapter and everything and the predictions. But let me get to these comments because I actually didn't reply to anybody's comments. So let me open this up. There are one. Is there really? No way there's 1,000 high rankers, dude. What? I don't know if that's true. If that's true, my whole concept of high ranker is completely different. If you're talking about like inactive people, but even those people are still ranked high. So I'm not sure what you mean by that. You should be able to find that on the wiki, Hayes. I'll go check it out after this, J. Cool. All right, so I got the comments up here. All right, let's transition this. Bomb is high ranker level for sure. And then there's like subs in between there, like you say branch head or corpse commander. That's like detailed ranks, but Baum is definitely in a base rank. He's definitely high ranker. Like there's no question about that. So let's do this. What? No shot, Mitsuki. He's advanced ranker. No shot. You believe that? I don't know if anybody believes he's advanced ranker level. Bro, he isn't isn't Sea Snake a high ranker? Yeah, White's a high ranker. Isn't Sea Snake a high ranker? He just low diff Sea Snake. He damn near neg diff Ren, like not too like just not too long ago. Ren's an advanced ranker. So yeah, it was no contest against Ren. So no, Bomb is absolutely high ranker level. Absolutely. Alrighty, and I'm gonna shorten myself here. As we go through these comments. So sorry y'all can see the details on my page, but I personally don't care that you can see it. It doesn't bother me none. So in no particular order, I'm going to start from the top. See if it'll let me zoom in. Cool. All right, Scythe. I don't think Scythe is here, but the it just says the amount of potential lore drops is coming soon is insane. I wonder if we get the rest of I don't know if we get the rest of Icarus's story. I'm not sure if Gustang's book contains that, to be honest. Because why would he say in the beginning of the chapter of the book that if I'm seeking this book, I'm seeking destruction? Like, how does him seeking destruction in the tower relate to Icarus? Like, that is confusing. That part of it is confusing. But yeah, no, we're definitely going to get a lot of information. And then I want to see a Leslek in bomb exchange. I wonder how that's going to go. Because Leslek and Bomb's relationship has always been a little weird, right? Like, Leslek has always shown, I said this in the review, like, Leslek has always shown Bomb favor, like, has always been willing to help him. Gave Jin Song the okay on almost everything that Bomb wanted. So, too bad we got nothing on Rachel and Icarus this chapter. Hope we return to that plot. Honestly, I think we shy away from them. I think CU's gonna we probably don't see Rachel arrive to her place, probably not for another 2 to 3 chapters. I think we're going to probably wrap up everything that's on the outside, especially since we flashed the Kieran side. And if Kieran's going to fight Tiara and Yuri, it has to happen now. It can't happen later because we got the chess match location. So we still have to have Kieran and Lobanon meet before the chess match. So I don't think we flash back to Rachel. I think CU just planted a seed in our head to guess what that's up to. We might get a flash of her arriving to her destination, but I don't think we get any more details about that. As far as going with Icarus' story, when Gustang gets the book, we probably get a finishing touch on that, but that's probably going to be it. So I'm going to go to Zenu's comment, which is always extensive. So, Scythe, thank you for your comment. So let's read or Mayhem. So I really like Leslek's design. Interesting thing to note that his split face is similar to Evankil, so there may be a connection. Yes. Sorry to yell on the mic, but yes, like they absolutely like. Boop 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 boop. So I don't want to show an image of Leslek on stream only because he's a new character. And I don't want to get flagged for copyright or anything like that. But if we look at Evankil, right, with the slash in the face, and if we look at Evankil with the slash in the face, right, that's exactly how Leslek's face is slashed, like with the darker side. I'm not sure how that relates. I'm really not. I'm not sure how that relates, but I don't know if that's like a race thing, like they come from a certain race, but it's funny. It's definitely a connection there. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Like the Evankil and Leslek connection there. Like, why do they have these half faces? I don't know. I don't know what to make of that, but it's absolutely true that it is very similar. It's possible. It's possible. Like I've seen people say that it's possible. And yeah, and it's actually probably likely because I mean Evankil is strong in her own regards, right? Like she's like in her heyday, what, top 60 or whatever. So Leslek having that same type of power, because you have to be exceptional to be not regular but a Towerborn and be like top 15. Like obviously Fug is a force. All right, J Cool, be cool, bro. Catch the rest of the stream when you get a chance. Because I'm gonna read your comments and stuff. But yeah, obviously you have to be special to be Towerborn and especially to be ranked top 15. Now Fug is a big reason why he's ranked top 15, but bro has like demon like rumors about him. Like bro is known to be a demon. Like in I know Fug are crazy about their slayers, but he's said to be, you know, the living god. So administrative powers would not shock me, to be honest. In chapter 577, it was Michael and his ship that destroyed the Lobopia forces, and the one Tron was hunting before Gustin called him. Yes, that is very true. He was the one that was texting Emil and said that he was gonna fight Tron, which was I thought was hilarious. In that chapter when he was texting Emil and he was like, he's like, oh, yeah, the family, the Lobopia family lord's here. I'm gonna fight him. Like I thought, bro was real crazy. He was real crazy, but he was willing to fight. So, but yeah, him being the Arc Librarian. But Robodon and Bomb's brief interaction was hilarious. Robodon, your granddaughters are trash, bro. And even Laura's trash because she had it with a snake, bro. Like she did it with a snake, bro. Like that's like I understand y'all like the Lobopia is basically zookeepers, but like it's a snake, bro. Like nah, we ain't doing that. Uracha's death should have happened in 547. Yes, I absolutely agree with that. It would have had more impact, but instead he was ultimately done in by Giscard, Lane, Elcar. I really like Uracha. He's probably the best season 3 character. I think somebody else is a Uracha fan. Mitsuki, you're a Uracha fan, aren't you? Should have had he's probably the best season 3 character, but his death was dragged out for way too long. Absolutely, I think we all agree on that. Cool that they gave Yama information regarding the monster from the nest, Hybrider, and even a quick flashback to Wang Wang and Inden. So still no Baylord Paul. Yo, I've been wondering what the hell, like in the back of my mind, I've been wondering what's up with Paul, because I don't love Paul as a character, but I love his design. So like he's like one of the he looks better than Yama and Doom in my opinion. So I like people who have decent designs. So but I don't know what the hell's up with Paul. My biggest issue is why Yama cares so much about Uracha when he hated him for killing Kanzo. Exactly, bro. Like we were just talking about this like 25 minutes ago. How Yama has basically got all gushy for Uracha. Like why, bro? Like it was like a literal switch that flipped. Like, oh, he's gonna die. I care about him. Like, bro, what? Not the best writing from CU has done. Uracha was a great overall, but his death fell flat for the reasons mentioned above. I think we all can agree on that, right? Uracha's death is, lackluster. But we finally get to see drunk Yuri and Tiara. Those two being friends wasn't something I thought I would until it happened. Yo, high key, I'm making them with them grabbing each other. That's gonna be my new background. I currently have like the real Icarus, in mythology as my desktop background. I'm probably gonna change it now because I love that that exchange between them. But and my girls. So, but the two being friends wasn't something I thought I wanted until it happened. The best girls are now my new favorite duo. Not gonna lie, facts, yo. Like honestly, and the way they both approach Kieran is kind of lit. When Tiara and Yuri not together no more, I'm gonna be heartbroken. Me personally, I'm gonna be a little heartbroken. Cause I love it. I absolutely love it. But the Kieran and Guru's dynamic is a bit strange since Kieran threw Guru under the bus in chapter 573, and even stranger considering that Kieran just betrayed Trom and that both Revs, so they could have just worked together once Guru left and it was just a big scheme. That is one of the bigger questions I had about this chapter. So I'm still under the guise that, Kieran's a revolutionary, right? But why is he hard set on killing Guru? That part of it is really weird. That part I don't understand. We're gonna get some. I guess we're gonna get some answers, in the next couple of chapters. But yeah, it would make sense for him to work with Guru versus telling his army to kill him. But that's assuming that we think that Kieran's a Rev. Guru is a guaranteed known Rev. But we assume that Kieran is a Rev, but we don't know. So, not sure. But anyway, a few months ago, I suggested the idea that Kieran is just acting the revolution for his own motives. Or they could be different factions in the Revs, which explain why Kieran is going against Guru. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay. I guess that could be a thing, Dr. Passion, but it's weird. It's really weird. Because we're assuming that Kieran he's a revolutionary. We're hardcore assuming that. Do you think Trom knows Kieran is a traitor? Yes, Vic, absolutely. Trom has already mentioned multiple times that he expects to be betrayed. So I'm hard key to believe that he doesn't trust Kieran. He doesn't trust any of them. And the only person he might trust is Lobodan. Sorry, one sec. Where's my cat? I haven't seen him. Hawky. Hawky. Now, he's probably down there sitting on the beanbag, and he's not going to get up because he doesn't get up. He's a lazy cat. Huggy. Sir. Wait a minute. I have no idea where my cat is. Actually, I had those maintenance guys popping in and out of my place. Guys, give me 5 minutes. I gotta make sure that my cat didn't get out because they were popping in and out of my place, and he might have got out. So give me 5 minutes because I need to go downstairs and make sure that he's down there. excursion. I had to go find this guy because believe me, if he got out, my girlfriend would absolutely panic and cry, and that is not something I'm willing to go through. We've already dealt with it once, but all right, sir, you can go. Go back to doing what you were doing, and now you're gonna sit here. Bye. You can go now. Thanks. Thank you for that. But you can go now. All right. Yeah, I had to go check on that because they were popping in and out of the house and they left the door open at some point. So it would be. He's scared to go outside, but it wouldn't surprise me if he happened to just get out while they were not paying attention. So anyway, sorry for the little excursion there. So we were reading. I still think Kieran wants to install Bomb as a new head of the Lobopia family, but I don't know. Kieran's goals are still a big ass mystery. See, if Kieran wanted to install Bomb as the top of the Lobopia family, like how Tron wants, then he should have just followed what Tron wants, because that's what Tron wants. Tron wants Bomb to take over, so it only makes sense to have Bomb just take over, right? If he would just shift it, but I don't see why Kieran would go rebel, delete all of his family, and then have Bomb take over. It's weird. It's like these people imposing their wills upon Bomb are so weird, and it's why I'm weird about Lustlek too, because y'all want to impose your wills on Bomb. And it's like, have y'all not met this guy? This guy is not doing what the fuck y'all want. Bomb is a complete rebel. He does what he wants. So I don't know if they think Bomb's controllable, but that's been a running theme in the story, right? People think they can manipulate and do what they want to Bomb, and that just doesn't happen ever. So except for Gustang. Gustang's the only one who's been able to manipulate things in the way that he wants. So, but however, we've seen all the crazy shit Robinat and Dumas have done, both ranked third in their respective families, and Kieran is ranked second in the Lobopia family. So, combined efforts of Yuri, Tiara, Matt, Cha, Garuru, Sea Snake, Elbaba. I forgot about Sea Snake and Elbaba, but shouldn't be enough. Yeah, no, none of them all together should be enough to take Kieran. I think we've established that. I wonder how Kieran will bypass Tiara's ability to turn into Shensu. That is what I said. The fight's going to be interesting. I can see Kieran using Yuri as a hostage to lure Bomb. Ooh, I hadn't thought of that. Damn, Kieran just about to... You know what Kieran's about to do? He's about to take everybody at this station as a hostage. That's what's about to happen. So here, now I have a new theory. Kieran takes everybody at this Pobidu station of significance, captures them all, then goes to Lobadan's side and says to Lobadan, give me the irregular and I'll spare all these people. And then Bomb goes with Kieran. Bruh, that happens. I 100% see that happen. My theory has just absolutely changed with that fault. That absolutely happens. If by some way Kieran doesn't capture these people here and he decides that his ambush forces over there that were with Hugo, if they made contact with Kieran and said, hey, the regular's over here, and he just leaves, then that changes things. But his forces are already in there trying to capture the princesses. So if he captures them, he can technically use all of them and take everybody as a hostage. Bruh. That negates any fight with Bomb, that negates any fight with Lobadan. If Bomb goes with Kieran, what happens? What legit... I don't know, because we don't know what Kieran's plans are, right? What legit happens? See, this is why Jin Song and everybody was supposed to stay with Bomb. Now, granted, Yama's there too. Ooh, Maybe that's the deciding factor. Maybe Yama, if the Fang is in that lighthouse, if Yama gets his buff, maybe this is the deciding factor. Maybe Yama does something, and he's already pissed off. This is getting interesting now. I didn't think about this. Okay. Um, this is why I love reading comments because it changes my perspective on things. Um, Kieran has been set up to be the antagonist that Bomb needs to overcome, and if Richmont's line to Bomb about him being ignorant to the true scale of the power is true, well, Bomb may have a difficult time. I agree. Bomb is not Kieran level, so Bomb shouldn't be able to fight him. But Rachel Bellier and Kieran are really two wild cards that can just flip the table on everyone. I agree with that. Um, nameless. A lot of people are under the guise that it's going to be Bomb versus Kieran. I am not one of those people in that camp. I don't think Bomb can take Kieran, so I don't see them fighting. I think I see Lobanon versus Kieran. That's been hyped up from the beginning for me. Like, I absolutely think that those two fight. But Bomb, I don't think Bomb's on that level. So, my boy Ran, good review. Love the Yuri and Tiara panels and Lobanon. Also, Mayhem, thank you for your comment. Love the Yuri and Tiara panels. Lobanon meeting Bomb was very interesting. Personally, I didn't like Leslick design, sort of underwhelming, but I'm excited to see how to show up at the match. How to see on show. Ugh. Man, I don't know how I don't like Leslick design, bro. I thought Leslick design was fire, man. Like, I think it's pretty fire, but the Yuri and Tiara panels were definitely lit, so I absolutely agree with you there. And a little bit on grilling, Bomb. Like you taking your girlfriend on her first date and you meet her dad was just like, yeah, that's the vibes it was giving me. User, interesting. This shit was not able to scratch on Trom. Wait, this shit was not able to do a scratch on Trom, and it was able to cause damage to Lobanon's tech, but was not able to penetrate it based on what we can scale the power of this ship. But yeah, the ship is interesting because obviously there's more than one of this type of ship, and in terms of if we had an all-out war, like we kind of do, but all-out war of Lobopia versus Bopidu, they win on the scale of not only just their ships, but like obviously the ambush is happening, so they're losing people now. But their ship, there's a huge ship diff. Like if that ship is able to hurt Lobanon, it absolutely can hurt all the branch heads. So Gustang was really prepared for this war. Trom wasn't. Trom really wasn't. I agree with you there, user. So Deborah, I read parts of your comment last night when I got off of work. I didn't read the full thing, but I read parts of it. So guys, if you haven't read this comment, listen up. I love this theory. So we're gonna take this one slowly. I think Leslick is actually V. I don't think he committed suicide. I can't say that on YouTube. Excuse me. I don't think he committed S-side. I think he went into hiding. Then after a few years, changed his name and got strong warriors and formed Fug. This was to get revenge on the family heads after they sided with Zahard. After he and Arlene fought against Zahar, and also revenge against Zahar for killing the original Bomb when he was a baby, and revenge for Arlene after she went insane after what Zahar did. I know this is only a theory, but whom else but V would have a reason to want the family heads and Zahar dead? Okay. I like the first part of this, the Leslick V thing. However, Deborah, it's been mentioned about Leslick that he is a V and Arlene worshiper. Like, don't get me wrong, he served them, but the details kind of give off like obsession type of thing, but like loyal obsession, like kind of almost like a fan, like Bartholomew in One Piece. That's how I view Leslie viewing V and Arlene, like an actual fan who's willing to put everything on the line. So with that being said, that would be the reason why he would want Zahar and the family heads dead, is because he led V to death. He's the reason why V died. He's the reason why Baby Bomb was killed. He's the reason why Arlene went insane. Zahar. So he has absolute reason. And I agree, Rand. He does look feminine. I don't think Leslie is V. After all, Arlene had said Leslie was a warlord under V, but I don't think Leslie's god is V. Yeah, I'm still Leslie's god. I'm still not sure on what that is. I personally think it's Arlene, but um, honestly, I said this in my theory video, guys. Why would okay? It was stated that Leslie was a follower of V, right? But he took on Arlene's name, which is Grace. Now, that's not to say that we don't know V's full name. But he took on the name Grace. Actually, it's possible that Arlene took on the name Grace at was it like I don't think it was said that they were married, but Arlene could have took on the name Grace after she got with V. Like that's possible. Is that mentioned? Like it's actually very possible that Arlene's name was Arlene something else, and that she might have taken on the name Grace after the fact, because we don't know V's full name. I honestly think that's likely. I'm going to say that's likely, guys, because there's nobody else amongst the family heads. Exactly. Exactly, Passion. There's nobody else amongst the family heads who had a loving relationship to the point where you could assume they married besides V and Arlene. I mean, like, nobody else was, like, really that tight. So, if Arlene took on the name Grace after her and V got together, this would be before they had Bomb. That would make sense to me. That would make sense to me, because it doesn't make sense that Leslie would take on the name Grace and he didn't serve Arlene in particular. He served V. So I want to, and if he served V, Fug is based on V. So I want to say V's probably last name is probably Grace. Arlene probably has a different last name. I'm gonna roll with that for the time being. Any change looks like it's actually blood related to Arlene. It's possible. It's very possible. I'm gonna say yeah, it's very possible. He could be blood related, or it could be a Zahar type thing. Jewel. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Mm, Jew is Jew the last name though? Isn't Jew the first name? No, no, guys. I don't think Leslie is. I don't think Leslie is related to anybody. I don't think because that would make him a secret irregular. I don't think Leslie is a secret irregular because Leslie was already said to be a warlord. Is a Slayer number one and the living god of the most dangerous secret criminal group. Although blah 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 blah. Where's the history? Yeah, we need to go to history. It's not going to take me all the way down to history. Okay. Anyway, Leslek was one of them that helped the 10 Great Warriors climb the tower. Garam Zahar stated that he was a warlord serving under the irregular V. I honestly want to say I don't think I think he's Towerborn. I think Leslek's Towerborn. Ah, you're true. You're right. You're right. You're right. Gotcha. Gotcha, Evie. Gotcha. Okay. I think yeah. I think Leslek's Towerborn though. Warlord. So like Leslek was already somebody like I don't think he's a secret irregular. Like that because if he's somebody like the Yeon family, then he would have to be a secret like a secret irregular. And I'm getting a little tired of this secret irregular theory. I don't like that because while the Great Warriors obviously aren't the only like secret irregulars, I don't like the idea of there being a bunch of other people that we just don't know about this deep into the story. It just seems weird that there would be other people who entered the tower with them um that like aren't confirmed. I don't know, Momo. I don't love that idea. I personally don't love that idea. The secret irregular thing is something like I've not necessarily been a fan of since I've heard it. Damn it. I'm gonna get a folder for this mic. Actually, I have one. Actually, I do have one. I have to look at it. But yeah, I've not been a fan of it. So that's just me personally. But anyway, so Deborah, thank you for the comment. I don't necessarily agree with this. I'll reply since I haven't seen you in the stream. I know everybody else watches, but I'm not seeing this person. I think Deborah's new because I've never seen this comment before. But what am I doing? if he means in terms of there being a person named Leslek and he merged with V, like on some stuff like that, I could possibly get behind that. Cause like it's possible that like the reason like so I really want to believe that Leslek is a disgusting like real demon type of person, right? If Leslek really served V, guys, how would he feel about V committing suicide? I want to believe that if V committed suicide, first of all, that would piss Leslek off to the core, like absolutely like piss him off. I can see him. I don't know enough about him, but him being a demon, I can see him like taking V's blood and injecting him in himself, or like even if he took a portion of V's face and stitched it on his own, and that's why his face looks like that. Like that's the type level of demon I want to believe that Leslek is. So yeah, that's where my mindset goes with V, and Leslek's relationship, but remains to be seen. And then there's also Jin Song calling him like a shameless bastard. Like, bro, got to be into some crazy sinister shit for him to say that. But anyway, I don't believe in V committing suicide story. V is alive and he is Leslek's god. I don't know. Until we have more evidence on that, I don't know. I want to believe it's Arlene since we don't know Arlene's status. But if it's V, it's V. That would be crazy. But anyway, but thank you for your comment, Deborah. We're moving on to Brian here. I can't wait. Okay, he's a little drunk, but I can't wait to see what Leslek tells Bomb about his father and mother, what truly happened. Leslek gives off that monster vibe. Yes. Hello, sir. I hear you behind me making noise. Um, I want to believe I'm with Brian here. I want to believe that like Leslek is like really the demon that they paint him to be. Like bro is like Zahar level crazy narcissistic. Like I want to believe he's like that type of guy. I don't even like the word narcissistic, but Zahar is very like that. Like so I want to believe like Leslek is a similar version of that. Yuri been training. I see Yuri pulling something crazy up, especially seeing Yuri as the prize of her family. And you got Tiara, who's highly recommended by the family. And then user replied, Kieran is deputy family head level strength. Sorry, buddy, Yuri is way out of her league. Agreed. We shall see. Depends on how CU delivers. Kieran being second in command means he has to be top 100 in strength. Tiara and Yuri are going to lose this fight, but we can't wait to see them all go out all out. I agree. Did he commit seppuku? I don't know. I don't remember the exact methods of his suicide. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, it's allegedly. Okay. Wow, a lot of y'all actually believe that V's alive. Okay. Interesting. Um, you know what? You don't know for sure until we get the facts. Your statement isn't correct. We shall see what happens. I don't see the story proposes Kieran beating those two. Me riding your NTR. Carl crazy. Not just in top 100, but more like in top 50 and dominating usually top 100 like Dumas did. Yeah, that's true. Kieran is in this arc. Kieran is the arc's main villain. No, he isn't. The whole point of the arc is possibly seeing the death of a family head. Never done before. I agree. Yeah, because everybody making this arc about Kieran has been weird to me. Everybody wants this Kieran versus Bond, Kieran versus Bond, Kieran. I agree with Brian here. Yeah, I've been seeing users say this that Kieran is Bomb's personal enemy. I've been seeing, and not he's not the only one who said it, but I've seen other people say that too. I don't think Kieran and Bomb is a thing. Like, I don't think it's a thing. I think Kieran is gonna fight Lobanon. They have history. They have beef. They've been plotting against each other. I think that's Bomb's fight. So, what you guys talking about? Yuri and Tiara might not win, but I can see them going down, especially Yuri. We haven't really seen her against the ropes the entire series. Bro, Yuri's about to get diffed by Tiara. What are we talking about here? Thank you, Evie. Thank you, Evie. We on the same point. Yeah, nah. He dead. Bro is dead. Bro dead, he gonna stay dead. Bro is Arc Young. That is who Arc Young is. Arlene went insane from watching Zahard kill Baby Bomb. Like, watching him kill her baby, which I can't say on YouTube. That's why he went insane. And that would drive any mother insane. That would drive any father insane. Well, probably less the father than the mother. Definitely moms would lose their mind over something like that. Fathers could too, obviously, but it's less likely. But that half face makes him look dope. He's literally like the cool, headstrong, mysterious leader, like the one in Demon Slayer. I agree. Even though Demon Slayer is mid, I agree. Thanks for your comment, Light Combat. I know you're in chat right now. Wait, isn't this actually bad for the Ha family and Lobo Pia family? Because Yuri is killing members of the execution squad. Won't this make their relationship worse? If everybody else is pre-dirt, he's actually dirt. I agree, he's probably Arc Young, but if he's Arc Young, he ain't dead. I guess that's true, but bro, I mean, are you alive if you're not yourself? Like, bro's just a reanimated corpse. He's a zombie. Like, he's not necessarily like the V that we think he is. So, are you technically alive if your body's just alive? Yeah, I don't know. But no, I don't think the relationship between Lobo Pia and Yuri is weird. I think Kieran is a traitor, and I think that's going to be established. I think he's a revolutionary. So her killing Lobo Pia army is not necessarily Lobo Pia army. It's Kieran's forces, and if Kieran's a traitor, it doesn't count. So I think we're good there, J. Cool. I know you're not in here right now, but I think it's cool in that instance. But how does Yuri know that? Well, she doesn't. But they are attacking her. So Yuri and Tiara right now are like Yugi and Kaiba. True. Bruh, no way somebody made a Leslie channel name. Who is this? This one of y'all? No shot somebody already made a Leslie YouTube page. That's funny. With the T in his hand. I love it. How old is Bomb? Technically, because he would be being first generation. I remember if Zahar didn't kill him. Well, Rand, that depends on if time flows the same outside. And that's when the concept of time gets weird. Because I don't think time on the outside flows the same that it does inside the tower. I think that's actually probably obvious. So technically speaking, Bomb could be thousands of years old. But Dr. Passion, there's been no evidence that there's no evidence that obviously that there isn't somebody who's Towerborn that can use it, but we've only ever seen irregulars use Shinwa Ryu, so it's just weird that somebody even under Hidan can do it, but I guess that's not outside the realm. Oh yeah, no, Demon Slayer is mid as fuck, bro. Like it's not even I won't even have this debate with anybody. Like the overall story is fucking mid to ass. I read Demon Slayer full out 2 years ago when it was popular. I read the whole story. Ass. Like the anime carries it by far. It carries it to the depths of fandom. Like people love Demon Slayer. Oh, the animation. Oh, you foldable. Oh, Tanjiro, such a good character. Tanjiro is fucking ass. Bro is literally just a walking good Samaritan. That is unrealistic as fuck. Bro does everything good. I hate his character. I don't hate him, but he's just unrealistic. Like, bro can do... First of all, he can do no wrong. And he makes the right choice almost every time. Almost every time. Not a fan of Tanjiro. Not a fan of Demon Slayer. So, that's just me. I thought Season 2 was the best. The Red Light District was the best that the series had to offer. But Swordsmith Village, I was not hyped for it to be animated. I watched it because it was there. But no. And everything going forward, I'm telling people now, everything going forward after Swordsmith Village, because Swordsmith Village was already mid as shit. But going forward from here is ass. Absolute ass. The Final War ass. Alright, I'm done with Demon Slayer. Sorry. Anyway, somebody making the Lustlake account is crazy. Lustlake is a fucking goat. A defo chill like that. Bro. Why? Bro name is Lustlake. Like, yo, why are you a profile already though? Like, bro ain't waste no time. Bro, that chapter released on Sunday. Bro said, oh, what they revealed. Lustlake, create new Gmail, like, immediately. That is comedy. Or somebody just changed their name, like. But thank you for the comment though. Carl Johnson, Kieran better low diff them both. I agree. This isn't even close. This shouldn't even be a fight. This should be a high low diff. Like and we get to see the extent of Tiara's powers. That is the one thing I am very excited for, because I really want to see Tiara go all out, because she wasn't really going all out against Yuri. So we'll see. Kieran's gonna annihilate everyone on the ship with ease. I agree there. J. Cool, my boy Nameless, who's in the chat right now. Lustlike's design is kind of meh. Neji. I love Neji. Neji just got disrespected. He didn't deserve what he got. Neji was my favorite character in Naruto, and he got done so wrong. I mean, Team Guy is ass in general. Like, they're just ass, especially in Shippuden. They're ass. Like, Rock Lee was like the biggest, like the probably the biggest, like fattest ass, like the nicest ass. Like, not nice in the good way, but like the fattest ass. Ten has always been extremely fucking boring. Like, who wants to watch an episode full of Ten? Like, nobody. But Rock Lee, just potential was not filled. Bro was in the war. He went to gates and did nothing. Bro went to the 7th or 8th gate and just watched Guy Sensei. He didn't help him. He didn't do anything. Bro said, let me pop my gates and just watch Guy Sensei fight. Ass. Anyway, damn, not the high diff. Nah, facts, bro. Like, watch Los Legs die to a stick. Watch Los Legs die to a stick. Robodon? No. If Los Legs dies, that's ass, bro. That's so ass. I hope not. He just, especially since CJ got introduced. Hell no. I think he's leagues above Lobodon. And then Mr. J. Cool with the last back to short videos again. Yeah, sorry, this has been a tough week for me. I'm working some overtime hours, and so I tried to get the review out as fast as possible. So I made a 5-minute video. I hate doing that. I like making the 10-minute, 15-minute videos. It's just I gotta plan my times out a little better, because in between I go to the gym 4 days a week. I work night shift, and then I make my shorts, and I make this video, and I work on other stuff too. So it's planning everything to get it right. No excuses, but 5-minute videos are not my goal here. Believe me, I love sitting and talking and rambling. But I think that was the last comment. I think that was it. Let me go back in here real quick just to make sure that was it. I think that was everybody. Yeah, that was pretty much everybody. Okay, cool. So we got through that. Pretty simple and clean. So yeah, we're narrowing down on 4 o'clock. So I am going to be signing off in a few minutes here, guys. Thank you for the comments. This has been another fun stream. So I was talking to you guys about doing a tier list stream for arcs. I think I'm going to hold off on that until season 3 finishes. I think that would be better, since we can put this in it. Since we're at the end of it, it doesn't make sense for me to do a tier list stream for a season where we're at the end of season 3. So probably a couple months down the line, maybe 2-3 months, where we'll be ending this. So that's gonna be put on hold for now. I do want to do another tier list like stream though, because we had a good time with the tier list maker. I loved that stream. It was fun. So we'll probably find something else to do. Whether it's attacks, whether it's techniques, We'll find something. We'll think of something. You guys think of something, whatever, toss it in there. And it doesn't always have to be Tower of God. It can be something else. But, we can do series. We can do, like, other anime series that you guys may watch, or manga series, whatever. Tier list maker, that'd be fun. I love to do that, too. Matter of fact, I'll do a community post. And if you guys want to do that, we'll do that. We'll list all the series in there. But, yeah. I am currently making a poster to put back there. I'm going to put a bomb poster up there. Now, I haven't seen any that I like, so I might just make my own and just get it laminated, take it to Staples, and put it back there, and make it real nice and bright, and then put some lights around it. Because I definitely have to have a big bomb poster back there. So expect that to be here soon. I'm trying to decide what to put up there. I want to put somebody I love up there, and there isn't enough good Zahard panels for me to put Zahard up there. And I don't want to put artwork up there that's not necessarily official yet. I'm not sure if I want to do that. So I'm debating. Might get Yuri up there. Might get Tiara up there. Oh no. We gonna see. I don't know if my girlfriend be okay with that too. But nah. I'm trying to debate on who to put up back there. So. But other than that, guys, I think that's pretty much it. I am very tired, and I do have to work tonight, so I do want to get some more sleep. So, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys for joining. I will be seeing you soon. Next week, we will be returning back to Thursdays. Thursday is 1 o'clock. That's the perfect time for me. I'm only doing it early this week because I had to do some moving next week. No, next week, tomorrow. Next week. I have to do some moving tomorrow. Got couches and a newer bed frame and stuff coming around 1 o'clock tomorrow. So I couldn't stream. So I got to get that done. So that's why I did it early this week. So I hope that works. Shout out to the Zahar gang. If y'all in here, shout out to the Zahar gang. We in here. We're going to have a way to greet each other when I come back in here. So whether it's I don't know, a salute, we're going to have something. But shout out to the Zahar gang. Freedom fighters, whatever with y'all freedom fighters. Y'all destruction people, y'all crazy, want to kill everybody, people. Y'all have fun. Y'all have a good day too. All jokes aside, see you guys, and signing off.